Hi everybody, Tina here with Two Chicks and a Cricket, and we're doing another Valentine's Day card. And I thought I would do some non-traditional colors. I kind of always like using this lime greenish color for Valentine's Days. I've kind of done that the last couple years, used this color. So I'm using some Stampin' Up! Stuff, and then again I'm using the My Pink Stamper stamps. I'm using Levelicious, and it just worked out this series that I only used one set of stamps, and it was this one. I also just have another random clear stamp. It's just a heart. So, and then I'm also going to be using the Martha Stewart border punch. Alright, so let's get started with this card. And it is just going to be a standard card. I just took an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and I chopped it in half. I'm going to fold that. Let's zoom in so you guys can see what's going on. There we go. So I have my card, and I'm gonna use, this is Pear Pizzazz, the color cardstock I'm using as Stampin' Up. So I have my Pear Pizzazz stamp pad, and I'm gonna do a tone on tone type of effect. So I have my card, and I'm just gonna ink the edges in that same color. Okay, so I've done that. It just gives it a subtle effect. So now what I'm going to do is I have this piece of pattern paper and I cut it out. It's double-sided. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm just going to cut a 1/2 inch off this. So I just have 2 pieces now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Martha Stewart punch, this border punch, and I'm going to run it through the paper through the border punch. Okay, so this border punch I got at Ross last year after Valentine's Day. So if you guys have a Ross or a Marshall's close to you, after certain holidays, run in and check those places because this was on clearance for $3.99. I'm just going to take and ink the edges of my patterned paper. Okay, now I have these 2 pieces of patterned paper, and what I'm going to do, I have one more step before I glue these down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out about where I want them. That's about where I want them. So then I'm just going to take my nail and I'm going to make a little mark. And you can see, maybe not. You can kind of see my nail mark right there and then right there. And the reason I did that is because I'm going to take this. This is just a random clear stamp that I had. It's a heart. And in the Pear Pizzazz, I'm going to stamp all in between those 2 lines about. Yeah, that's probably good. So we'll be all done with Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz just makes me want to be happy. Like, it's just like this happy name for a stamp. So then I have my 2 pattern pieces of paper, and I'm going to attach those down. One is going to go up at the very top. And then this bottom one is going to go at the bottom. Just lining that up. All right, so now I'm going to take that same heart punch that we've used almost this entire series, and I'm going to cut out one large heart on the other side of the paper, so this pattern side. And then I just have a pink scrap that I found in my scraps, and I'm going to cut one of the smaller ones. Now I have a color box chalk ink, and it is in Rogue. It's this really pretty pink, and I'm going to ink around my edges of my heart. On both hearts. So then I'm going to use Pop Dots again. Actually, I'm going to stamp first. I'm going to stamp my sentiment first. And I'm using my pink stamper stamps again. I'm going to be using Basic Black. And I'm using Though Far Apart here in my heart. And this would be nice to send to somebody in the mail that you are missing. Valentine's Day for us in our house is just a way to show people in our life that we appreciate them and that we love them. You don't always have a chance to tell that to people that may, you know, I mean, you tell your husband or your kids or your parents, but sometimes you don't get a chance to tell those other people in your life. So I'm just kind of picking a spot right here. I'm not a great stamper yet. See, it's kind of crooked, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to use some Pop Dots on this, or dimensionals, which I'm running out of. And then also I'm going to use them, I'm going to put these hearts together, just like that. I put my Pop Dot, oh good, it came off. I put it on the wrong side. So there's that card. So how simple was that? Super simple, super fast to do. I probably wish I would have had my sentiment up a little bit more centered, but it's fine. It works. All right, so that's another card in our Valentine's Day series. And as always, guys, thanks for stopping by the blog, and I hope you're liking these cards.